Here with Kerri Williams, who for the second year in a row has claimed the club championship. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It was a good day, good tournament. The course was in great shape, and I played with some really nice women, so I had a great tournament.
Outstanding. Now take us back. Of course, you're an EHS alum, and you were on the golf team there. Take us back to those days real quick.
Well, I had a good time. I played 4 years, won a couple of state championships, and a couple of individual titles as well as team titles. Had some good teammates and lots of fun. Obviously now in all my travels, when I tell people, we would travel overnight and play 36 holes and had girls golf teams in Wyoming, they can't believe it, because even in California right now in 2010, girls have to play on the boys teams in a lot of cases. So I look back on it, and it was great. We got to play, in Jackson Hole and Cody and Sheridan. We played all over the state, and it was my fondest memories of high school are obviously from the golf team.
Who introduced you to the game?
My dad. My dad. When I was younger, I was about 8 years old when I played in my first tournament, but I never have ever really taken any golf lessons from anyone but him. So my game has been built from that.
Who was your coach in high school?
I had a couple of coaches. So my dad coached me for a couple of years. Jerry Carroll was my coach, and Brad Jacobson.
Okay.
So I had a series. I think Jerry was there the last 2 years, and my dad and Brad were in between two, or Brad was there for the last year as well. So.
And then on to college, and what an experience that must have been.
Yeah, it was incredible. I mean, for a kid that grew up in Wyoming to get to go to Hawaii and have my school paid for and get to travel and play golf in Hawaii every day, and obviously get to travel around the country and play college golf was a dream come true. And I mean, I had a fantastic time. I stayed in Hawaii 7 years after graduation just because I loved it there so much. So.
Who do you cheer for on the LPGA and the PGA?
The PGA, they're just so good. It's hard to get a favorite. I like the guys who are good guys, and I think that's important. Obviously, it's been fun to watch all the Northern Irish guys win the last few majors. But I just love to watch golf, so I don't care who's winning. I like to watch that. On the LPGA, the Yanni Singh, who's won 5 majors before her 21st birthday, I think, is incredible. And I think that people should watch more of the women's professional golf, because the average decent male golfer's game hits about the same distance. They're certainly not as good as the women, but they hit about the same distance. Where the PGA Tour, these guys are hitting at 315 yards, and they're hitting 7 irons, 225, and so I think that I give them a lot of credit. The LPGA, it's tough to play there. Their tournaments have been reduced down, but I think that they play really good golf, and it's a really good product that's kind of overlooked.
A lot of people say the Purple Sage is looking as good as it ever has, with, of course, the addition of the back nine. Yeah,
I think that I have an affinity to the the original 9 holes, obviously.
Me too. Yeah.
And I was teasing someone today that I really I always thought that the old number 9 was a great hole. Not that the new 12 is not, but that was always a good hole to me. And number 6, made you want to drive it, and now you can kind of place your shot to come here in on 18. But I think that they've done a great job that, putting together, getting an 18-hole course was important. I think it's great for the young players that are coming out, and I know that there's a lot of young guys that have gone on to college since I've left, even in playing golf, and I think that's because of of the addition of the course. And if you can play well here, I think you can play well anywhere, because you've got to hit some good shots here. There's nothing taken for granted. So,
where are some of your favorite courses to play?
That's hard to say. I just got back from a 2-week trip to Ireland where I played 10 rounds. And I played on, courses that were built in like the 1890, 1892, 1894. And I'm back east now, where I also play on courses that are about 100 years old, that are Donald Ross designs, and that are, some pretty neat courses. So, right now Ireland's kind of on my brain because I was just there for vacation. But I played Ballybunion, and I played the course Tralee, which were unbelievably incredible. Just the views, you're on the cliffs, you're on the ocean, the wind is blowing. They remind me a lot of the Purple Sage with that wind, so it's pretty good fun. Yeah.
Okay, bring us up to date about what you're doing in the game of golf now as far as your coaching.
So I'm at Columbia University. I'm starting my 6th season there, and I'm the head women's golf coach. I laugh because people think, maybe I teach golf or I do those things, and I don't. That's never been what I was interested in doing. So I'm a golf coach. So besides being, a travel agent for the team and travel mom for them to make sure everybody's where they need to be, and sports psychologist and whatever cheerleader I need to be to get my team to play well. I do, I recruit. It's the same thing as you would for a basketball or a football team, but for a golf team. Except for they usually have a lot of coaches, and I just have me. So I'm doing all the groundwork and all the work above that. So I've been in New York City for 5 years. Love it. I grew up here. Obviously, New York was not a dream for me. I didn't think, one day I want to live in that big of a city. But it's grown on me. It's certainly grown on me. It's a great city. If you're going to live in a city, it's the one to live in because the transportation, there's something to do all the time. I have a lot of guests that come and see me and visit from home. So I love it. It's been a lot of fun.
Any of your student athletes ever challenge you to say, I want to take you for 9, I want to take you for 18, and if so, what's the outcome?
Well, I used to could beat them, but I've got a girl now who just went to the second round of the women's AM, and I was in Rhode Island up until midnight Thursday night. I flew in here. So I've got a player now that's LPGA bound. She's an unbelievable golfer, and she whips me quite regularly. Some of the others, once in a while I get to beat them, and they say, Coach, you never practice, but because I don't really get to play very much.
Right.
That's the one thing about being the golf coach. You're at the course all day, or at practice, and you go to the course every day, but you don't play golf.
Right.
It's not about my game. It's not about what I'm doing. It's about their game. So I'm actually really happy the last couple of years. I've actually made a real effort for myself to get out and play more golf, and probably the 10 years before that, after I got back my amateur status, I just didn't have a chance to play golf. I was busy. I was doing all kinds of things. So the last couple of years have been a lot of fun.
Outstanding. Well, congratulations on your second consecutive victory here at the Purple Sage for the club championship.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks, Mark. Thanks.
All right.